Hi everyone, it's Simon Keeling here, and it is Monday the 19th of August. Thanks again for watching weatherweb.net. Quick reminder that we're kept free of charge by the adverts that you're seeing around the screen here. It's when you come back and use the site and use the adverts, that's what keeps us free of charge. So thank you for keep on coming back. I know I keep repeating it, but it's just to get it in your minds that that's what happens. And when I don't say it, we see revenues fall. So thank you very much for continuing to support the site and for telling your friends about us. Okay then, on with today's video, and first of all just a quick catch up really as to how we're looking in the Arctic. This is Arctic sea ice extent. This is the area of the ocean of the Arctic with at least 15% covered by sea ice, and you notice that we're below the 81-2010 average, but we're well above the 2012 minimum look here, and we're within the standard plus or minus 2 deviations as well. So although Arctic ice extent is less than it is on average, or appears to have been on average, we don't have any records going back further than this, so we can't tell, exactly what a long-term average is. And just comparing it with those previous years, look, if I just zoom in, you notice that it's smack in the middle there of the previous years. It's actually in red there. So you see that fairly normal conditions this year. I was also just taking a trawl through some of the climate data as well for the UK for the past few months, because of course starting to get to the end of summer now. So just interesting to have a look, and this is the precipitation figures for Manston in Kent, and you notice here, look, we've got a deficit of 2.5 inches of rainfall, and the brown colour here showing us the departure from normal. Here's the normal rainfall running up here, look, and this is what we've actually seen. So you can see how dry it's been in Manston. Western Scotland has a deficit too, but it's much nearer to normal, just a deficit of about ½ an inch of rainfall there. And Leaming in Yorkshire also running at deficit, but only by about an inch, but much of that made up for by the thunderstorms that we saw at the end of July. And also there was a fair amount of precipitation this weekend in some places too, which has pulled that deficit more back into line. But for everyone, a much better year than it was in 2012. And just while we're jumping around the charts, let me just show you this one as well. This is the weekly departure from average temperature for the States, which ended on the 17th, so ended on Saturday evening. And just wanted to show you, look how cold it is through central and eastern parts of the US. These temperatures here are 9 degrees or more below normal for the time of year. Much warmer out towards the west, but that's 9 degrees Fahrenheit, I should say, below normal for the time of year. So a very cold week again for these central and eastern parts of the States. And apparently still talking of a record corn crop. Well, I'd like to know where that's going to come from. But on to the forecast for this week. Bit of a question mark over what happens as we get towards the bank holiday weekend. Here we are today, got this westerly flow through the country. High pressure, a ridge of high pressure here is across the southern areas of the country. Most places dry, just 1 or 2 showers across western Scotland, fairly breezy too. Tuesday sees high pressure still in control of the situation, centred across the south of the country. I think we'll find increasing amounts of cloud affecting Western Ireland and Western Scotland, perhaps with some drizzle here by lunchtime, and then edging into Western Scotland by the end of the day. Could just be an odd shower across the hills of Wales too, but for most, the vast majority of places, it's dry with some sunny spells. Wednesday sees low pressure centred across northern Scotland. I think that brings an unsettled day there. Some showers and some cloud too. I think this front slipping its way southwards, bringing outbreaks of rain across northern England, northern parts of Wales, through much of Ireland. And really, as this thing just slips south and eastwards, it'll just bring some cloud and 1 or 2 spots of rain into the Midlands and southwest England later in the day. East Anglia and the southeast, though, stay dry and bright, and I think we'll find some brighter weather just edging into western Scotland and Western Ireland later on. For Thursday, high pressure still in control, both to the north and to the south of the country. Could still be a little bit of residual cloud, 1 or 2 spots of rain left behind by that broken front across the far southeast. Also bits and pieces of drizzle affecting western Scotland as that warm front passes close by. But for most, I think what we'll find is a generally dry day. We'll find the cloud breaking, sunny spells coming through too, best of the sunshine tending to be Western Wales, northwestern parts of England. A dry day and a warm one. Friday got low pressure towards the west of the country, pushing a front eastwards. This is a strange little feature, this one. This is what starts to dominate for the weekend. We've got a trough in at upper levels like so through Friday, and this trough will be moving its way eastwards. I think many areas dry, warm and sunny through Friday, perhaps very warm in the south, but showers starting to edge into the west associated with that low. So in there comes that low for Saturday then. This is a really tricky one. Not sure where it's going to be, the position of the area of low pressure, not sure how much precipitation there's going to be in it. I'm thinking just scattered heavy showers through Saturday, perhaps some of them thundery at times, but really the jury's out on this one. We've got to see what happens. The driver for this is the trough at upper levels, which is going to be something like that. So we've got the trough line through here. And that leads us to this sort of position for total rainfall by the close of play on Saturday. You notice most of the rain across northern and western parts of Scotland. This is total rainfall for the whole week, by the way, with 20 millimetres plus here. Generally, for most places, apart from these central areas of the Midlands where there could be heavy showers through Saturday, we're looking at rainfall figures of less than 10 millimetres. But this could all change because it all depends on what happens on Saturday. But at least the CFS seems to have come back into line. This is the prediction taking us forward to the 25th. And you notice that these are the 500 millibar heights. You notice higher than normal heights here, look, across the UK, indicating that area of high pressure during this week. And then week 2, which is the very end of August into September, clears away the high towards the north. So what we're going to find is more of a northeast to northerly flow across the country, low pressure down towards the south, look, tending to hint at a breakdown coming in from the south during this period. And then the week 3 forecasts hinted at lower than normal heights across the north, the jet starting to become more established through here, so indicating more unsettled conditions. I think this probably is from the 3rd onwards that we'll see more unsettled conditions across the country. And then by week 4, we're seeing again lower pressure, look, or lower than normal heights, probably with low pressure up towards the north. We've got the jet that will run through here, something like so, brings us more into a west to southwesterly flow and with some unsettled conditions. But most of the unsettled conditions, Scotland and Northern Ireland. I think little rainfall across southern and eastern parts of England, but certainly more of an unsettled westerly to southwesterly flow. So hopefully that's been useful for you. I know loads of information there, so if you need to go back and watch the video again, please do so. But for now, thanks again for watching weatherweb.net, and please do continue to tell your friends about us. Remember, you can follow us on Twitter at Weather School, and also we've got upcoming Weather School dates as well. So go and have a look at weatherschool.co.uk for all the latest information on those. But for now, thanks for watching, and keep the sun shining. Bye for now.